Frank Stella, a retrospective, is the first major retrospective of the artist's work in the United States in almost 3 decades. It really covers the entire span, 6 decades of his work. And there's an extraordinary array of artistic styles, themes, and content. Frank Stella was born in Malden, Massachusetts in 1936, studied art at Phillips Academy in Massachusetts, and then at Princeton University, before moving to New York City in 1958. In 1959, at the age of only 23, Stella completely transformed the history of art when he first showed his famous black paintings. These extraordinary paintings seemed very simple in their concept, but they were very radical in their implications. They seemed to banish not only illusionistic space, but any possibility of narrative or symbolic content. He famously said, "What you see is what you see. Painting to me is a brush and a bucket, and you put paint on the surface, and that's it. There's nothing else." As viewers walk through the exhibition, it's essentially chronological, and in a sense what they're doing is going on Stella's journey. It begins with the now iconic black aluminum and copper paintings. It progresses to the shaped canvases that helped to completely transform art in the 1960s. In the 1970s and 80s, it explodes into low, medium, and high relief works that really subvert the traditional definitions of painting and create a new form of sort of hybrid painting and sculpture. At the age of 80, Frank Stella is still creating innovative and exciting new work. As early as the 1980s, Stella was already utilizing computers to help model the designs for his beautiful circuit relief constructions. But today, he's using not only computer-aided design, but also rapid prototyping and 3D printing. In a sense, Stella is an old master working with new technologies. Frank Stella has had an extraordinary degree of influence on the history of post-war modern art and abstraction. First and foremost, he's often perceived as the father of minimalism. Looking back over the last 60 years of Frank Stella's work, it's possible that his greatest single influence hasn't been on any particular art movement per se, but more his sort of go for broke mentality, the idea that despite all his fame and all his success, both critically and commercially, he continually looked for a new mode of expression, a new kind of painting, a new kind of relief, even a new kind of sculpture that would continue to keep the history of abstraction vital and relevant to modern viewers.